bum ba 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 bum ba 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 ba. こんばんは。おやすみ。おはようございます。俺は名前はFumiyo君。我は最強妖怪。よろしくお願いします。Hello, hello everyone. My name is Fumiyo君, the best ghost and the only ghost that you need. And welcome to the first time at my newly appointed job at the Stanley Parable. Well, I'm assuming the Stanley Parable. I don't know what the company name is. I sort of just sent in my applications hoping that good things will happen. And I hope it went well. I'm going to remove the unpinned message now. Because, unpin that message. We don't need that anymore. My butthole has survived, thankfully. My butthole is in perfect pieces, not shambled. But yes. Hello, Sniper-san. Welcome to stream. Hello, first. Yes, you are first. Hello. You're first. How does first feel like? Do you feel the adrenaline running? Do you feel like your hair grew up? Do you feel like your cock increased in inches? I hope it did. But welcome to stream regardless. Hello, Damien. Welcome to stream. Hello. Papa's gained the power of dysentery. Father, please do not decease again. I will not decease again. Although it would be quite the funny situation if I ended up dying in the bathroom after I shat out my life. That would be funny. But hello, Isaiah, welcome to stream. Hello, how you doing? Good morning, Cybersnail. Hello, welcome, boys. Hello, UFC, welcome to stream. Kamiyo, I am not going to Kamiyo. It sounds like you're trying to say, come in, yo. I'm not gonna come in, yo. So it feels weird to see you live at this time. Now, what do you mean? This is my regular time. I go live at these hours nowadays. Well, nowadays as in like back to normal. God, I feel so... Chat. I feel so happy. Because now that I'm back to my normal hours, like my normal hours of when I stream and when I go live and everything, I legitimately feel my body coursing with energy. I thought for a second that I got burnt out of editing one day, and then I realized that no, I was just hungry and dying. But now that I feel a lot better, I feel a lot more greater, I have consumed the sun. I literally went outside to my, like, what's it called again? I forgot what they're called. They're not veranda. It's not a veranda, because a veranda is suspended in air. No, it was like, what's it called? My back garden. I went to my back garden, and then I took off all my clothes, and I let the sun touch every part of my body. I was loving it. The sun was touching me in every single way. It was violating me, but it felt good. Oh, yes. Fumiyo's touched grass. Let's go. I have. By the way, Fumi, I need to DM you a question on Discord sometime. Would that be okay? Just send me a question. Don't worry. I'm usually working around the clock, but if I see something, I can make time for it. So please go on ahead and give me the thing. Also, Isaiah, I'm happy that you're happy today. What made you happy? What put a smile on that beautiful face? Go on, tell me. Whoa, hold up. You were butt naked in your back garden? I was butt naked. Yes, the sun saw my back garden while I was in the back garden. It was back gardenception. It was one hell of a long arsehole. So you got naked and got energy. Exactly. Fumi asked what the best time would be. Not if you're okay with it, Lamal. One day you'll learn to read. No. I said I'm okay with it. As in, like, you can text me any kind of question whenever you like. I make time for it if I see it. So it's a lot more better for you to send it to me because my workload is, sometimes here, sometimes there. Maybe yes, maybe shit, maybe no. No one knows. So, only the sun saw you. That's what you think. You think my neighbors are social human beings capable of looking throughout the window and looking at me? Come on. If my neighbors opened up their windows on that very day and looked at me, they will be like, oh my god, that's a massive dim sum. What the hell? That's a big ass dim sum. So I'd rather not. But hello, Veg. Welcome to stream, mate. I missed you. How you doing, mate? You doing well? I hope that the Filipino heat is not killing you or is not sending you into, like, spiraling death. So, yeah. Playing board games with my family. Oh, I hope that you have a fun time playing with your family. Is it a good board game? Is it Snake? Monopoly? Perhaps something more archaic like Risk? Oh, I don't like Risk. I don't like it. I've been busy, quite busy. Well, please take care of yourself, Veg, okay? Drink water, not alcohol. I know both are liquid, and it seems appealing. Don't. But hello. You just know that Frost has that satellite telescope hookup. She was watching you. I mean, I don't mind if Frost watches me. She can watch me all she likes. You know, I'll turn around and show her all my body parts. Cutie. Vodka's just spicy water. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, Fumi. You're in the Philippines right now. We might as well be baked 300 degrees Celsius. Jesus Christ. Yeah, don't do that. Please take care of yourselves. Motherfucker, son, mother, run! Indeed. It's time, boys, for the game. The game that games the gaming. The game that dares to game the gamers. The gamers. So right now, it's asking me for my current time. I'm going to put the current time as 8:16 a.m. Or 17 now. And hang on. Right. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. Well, you're welcome, game. You're very welcome. I like to keep my clocks at the right time, at the perfect way to do things. You know, it's my perfect thing to do. Hi, hello, Mia. Welcome to stream. Hello, how you doing, Mia? It's been a while since I last saw you. Hello, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Alcohol's better than water. Gin is basically water with better side effects. Shut the fuck up, no! Fucking drink water, bitch. I will beat you up. For the game that has a narrator with the same accent at Fumi, two British accented narrators battle it out. It's a battle on who's the most British, even though I'm not British. Yo, congrats on your new job, Fumi. Just wanted to stop by for a bit and say hello before going to sleep. Have a good stream. Thank you so much for coming by, Crystal Phoenix. I hope that you have a lovely sleep. Good night and sleep well. And thank you so much for coming by. Thank you. I should probably mute my phone. Thanks so much for coming by. I hope that you sleep well. Jidu, hello! I'm glad I could join your stream again. Yay! Hello, Jidu. Welcome to stream. Hello, hi! It's been a while since I last saw you as well. How you doing, buddy, old boyo? I hope you're doing well. Good morning, children. Yes, good morning, children. Good morning. You'd beat me up. Don't threaten me with a good time. I will send you to Jesus. You noticed me. Wow, I'm amazed. Missed you as well. Not gonna lie. And yes, it's good to see you too. Yeah, good. I'm glad that everyone's here. I missed you, boys. It's been a while, both streaming-wise and looking at the sun. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting up are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whatever time you want. Even if it's not the correct time, you've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the video game now. This game is clever, and I really like it. Hi, Fumi. Whoa, I missed your stream. Hello, Ark. Hello. Hi. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while since I last saw you. It's been quite a while since I last saw you as well. I hope your exams went well. I hope that you're back home, you know, from campus and all that. And if you are still at campus, I hope that you're taking care of yourself and being well. But yeah, hello. Hi, Ark. You're feeling better after a short break with streaming. I feel better. Although, even though I wasn't really streaming, I was working loads and editing. So, I'm still dying, but with a different flavor. Hi, Fumi. Can't stay in school. Have a good stream, man. Also, if possible, can we have a green screen version of Fumi looking on a computer? I have meme ideas. Alright, sure. I will try my best to do so. No problem. Thank you. I'll put that on my list. It's definitely been a while. I hope you enjoy this game. I will enjoy this game. So, for those people who don't know this game, let me explain this game for you guys, for those who don't know. This is called The Stanley Parable. This is a game that has been released in 2013 or 2014. So this game has been out for a very, very long time. The reason why I decided to play this game again, and why you're seeing it pop up in your recommended list as well as on Steam, is because this is the Ultra Deluxe Edition. This is basically a remastering of the original game that came out like a while ago. They added new endings, new mechanics, new voice lines, new things to make this experience a lot more better, fleshed out, and a bit more funnier, or, in the words of our narrator, cheeky. So it's one of those games. So basically this game has no action, it's just a narrator who's going to be narrating things that I will be doing, and I can either choose to go with what his advice is, or choose to go with the opposite side of it. Both apply, regardless of what I choose to do. And yeah, this is my new desk job at the Stanley Parable Corporation. At least that's what I hope it is. I'm not sure if my name is Stanley, or is the company called Parable, and if it is, I don't know. My money don't giggle, it falls. What? Yeah, I hope that explains the game to you. For those who are still confused what this game is, well, it's a walking simulator with a sexy sounding man in the background. Dying a different flavor. Yep. We should be fine. Is never the end is loading. Have you played it before? I've played a bit of it before, but I've forgotten everything.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
All right. It really has been a while. Still have my midterms, but I went home to vote since it's election season here and get to rest for one day. Oh, well, I hope that you rest well, and I hope that you enjoy your time at your home. Please drink water, eat copious amounts of food, and just take care of yourself, all right? Sexy sounding man, wouldn't that just be you? Hello, X1413. Hello, how you doing, mate? Thank you so much for your compliments. You're too kind. They get an office for each employee. In what economy? I know, right? Wouldn't they all just be in a cubicle? Like, wouldn't that just be in a cubicle? That just looks like it would be nice. Oh, this looks neat. It's very neat. On this particular Thursday. Thursdays are the best days. Wednesdays are shit. Large fleet of yellow ships hung in the sky. They hung in space like a large flying brick. What? Okay, now I can move. Can I pick up things? Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
Let
a
me
memo.
in. Let me in. Let me in. Huh. What is a job? A miserable little pile of chores. It's a pile of... A job is a pile of chores that you get paid for. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Ah, I turned it off. Also, yeah, this looks more like a desk. Cubicles and all that stuff. That looks about right. I hate Mondays. I hate Wednesdays. I mean, paid to do nothing. I'd like that. I mean, you know, if I can get paid for doing absolutely nothing, that'd be great.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
See, Mr. Narrator, man, do you really think left is a good idea? I mean, look at left. Left looks... I don't know, how can I say this? This feels like it's a door that's meant to be taken in a different way. It speaks peasantry. It seems peasant-like. But the one on the right, beautiful curvature. This looks elegant. Don't you think this would be a better choice for me to go? Lucky left. What? Eh? Wait, I feel like I've seen this game before. You have. This game was out in 2013 or 2014, and now it's back as an Ultra thing. Left looks dry. Left looks dry. Left looks like it doesn't get any maidens, while the right one looks like it gets maidens and the whole bloody church. That's beautiful. If I could get paid to do absolutely nothing, I would buy the entire earth. True. Oh, it's a psychoanalysis. Whoop, let's go.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Wait, what? We love you, Fumi. Oh, thank you. Fumi hates left-handed people, guys. Cancel Fumi. Oh, yeah? What are they gonna do?
Yes.
Hit me with their non-dominant hand to
really
jack
worth
off?
it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth
Oh,
it.
come on, Mr. Narrator. It's a beautiful room. Blue, white, a painting. It's very relaxing to the eye.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
I'm left-handed. Oh, no, honey, don't worry. I love you. You're a special exception. You're the only left-handed person
Stanley
I love.
sat around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed,
You're really
and there was no
impatient,
more,
are you?
He decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
No, you know what? No. I will sit here and wait. I was talking to my baby. I was talking to her. I was trying to listen to her, and you have abruptly stopped my talking. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Narrator Man? What do you have to show for yourself? Everyone left-handed because of the lounge? What? And the whole while, most of it is considered acropole, if not widely inaccurate. No, but yes, Frost Honey, I love you. You could be left-handed, right-handed, no-handed, and I'd still love you. Actually, I'm mixed-handed. Oh yeah, I'm actually sort of mixed-handed, but not with all the things I do. And have you know I'm left-handed, Fubi. Good job. Oh, left-handed gamers, rise up. Mum's here. Hello, Mum. I missed you. Love you too. No, I love you more, though. The lounge boosting the turnover rate of the company. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. All right, let's have a look around this. So, a lot of people here probably don't know much, but this does not look like your traditional company sort of lounge area. This is looking more and more like better. Because as you can see, for those who ever worked in an office or has ever went into a faculty room for teachers, this looks too nice. This looks way too nice. The chairs, the colors that are matching. How the hell does this office do that? And also, okay, so you have right-handed here, left-handed, left-handed. So two left-handed folks, one right-handed fella over here. I mean, it's all right. This place looks all right. I mean, I would have probably added something a lot better. A lounge with a vending machine too. Yeah, vending machines don't exist, by the way, in a company's lounge room. They don't exist. They never do. They usually have like a communal fridge that has items inside of it. And it's usually someone's stinking lunch that doesn't even smell good. So just sort of sat there like, ugh. Could snipe me with my left hand while writing his eulogy with my right hand. Bold of you to assume you could even write a eulogy for me. I'm already dead. I wrote my own eulogy, and you have to use the codes to decipher it.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Nah, I'm good.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
It's called charm. I'm very charming, I have you know. My charms can get everyone to like me, including you. My goal is for you to be liked by me.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
No, we're perfect on the right
I'm
foot.
not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
What? Really?
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
See, here's the thing, Mr. Narrator Voice. I can't really simply trust you that easily now, can I? I mean, you're a disembodied voice that sort of just appeared in my head. I thought that you were just a narrator narrating my life. But now you're making real conscious decisions that are happening in real time. You're narrating me in real time and space. Who are you, Mr. Narrator? Who are you hiding? What are you doing? Who could you be? Tell me more about you, and maybe then I'll trust you. Because right now, I can't trust you. I don't know who you are. But, as a good Samaritan of the world, I will give you a chance.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay. I'm colorblind. So, Mr. Narrator Man, if you really knew me very well, you'd know that I don't know that this is red. I know this is the only color I can see.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Bitch! No, I said blue.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Mr. Narrator struggling. Oh, he is. This man sounds like my boss back in Brighton. Sounds about right. For me, there are colorblind options. There is? Wait. Anti-aliasing, full sync, quality profile, resolution, VSync, and that's probably in general. Mass presentation, show subtitles, accessibility, color labels. No. There isn't. There isn't. Huh? There isn't. I don't know, mate. This red door does not look that appealing. Show color labels. Oh! I thought you meant as an actual thing. Okay, show color labels. Alright. That looks good. Okay, thank you. But come on, this red door looks like a YouTube thumbnail. Rather not. Fumi, I love you, but dear God, Lamau, I can't read! I should probably not raise my voice, but I can't read! Fans can't read. You already know that I can't read. Nah, I'm going here. Blue. Yes, blue.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen?
Yes,
well,
Walter.
don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
What do you mean?
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
No.
And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You give me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
I'd love to.
There we go. A third option.
Oh!
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
You know what? I appreciate your attempt to understand me. Realize that perhaps you and I could be together at this. You know what? I'll follow everything that you tell me from now on. How does that sound? The scale of this building is impressive. It really is. Subarashi 12. Hello. How you doing, mate? Good morning. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Hello, how you doing? The YouTube thumbnail arrow. I hate the YouTube thumbnail arrow. I'm going to use it. Oh, hello.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
So far, the game experience, I'll give it a 3.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really?
Bitch.
Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful.
I'll try my best, but perhaps you could maybe listen to me.
Based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Okay. Good old Niall, Skiddle, Nico Nacho, Voller, Hoggrath, Mr. Hayes, Awesome Ops. Okay. And Stanley 427. This is you. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? Complete against others to improve your Stanley Parable. Wow. I'm the worst in the world. I haven't even opened that many doors. You're lying to me. I thought we could be in good places, Stanley. But look at what you've done to me. Rather than a dead rat is doing better. Oh, I know you're lying. A dead rat was dead from the beginning. How can it complete a bloody game? Liar. Way to beat the game. Nope. Hello, Nappy Wappy. Welcome to stream. Hello. Welcome to stream. Hello. I am not doing that, though. Let's stay there a while. I'm just going to go here. You know, fuck you, right?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
You're literally a ghost. I think
You
I ran
wouldn't mind
has an
taking a
equal
look
charm.
at it, would you?
No, it doesn't.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
7 hours. Has it been that long? Was I the
In
coma?
this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh, what is that sound? I hate the sound of the button. Oh my god, no! Oh, I hate that. Oh, I actually don't like that. Just a messed up, like, father and son bonding time. That is an obnoxious sound. Ooh, 360 knob scope. Ooh, hey, what's up, baby? What's up, little bitch? What's up? Burn, bitch! Burn!
You
Burn!
bastard! Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease
Apex?
the pain. Let's see.
Apex?
What do we have here?
Wait, do I have that right? What right?
Yes. This seems like it'll work.
Is this what
Let's
having a
give it
chance feels
shot.
like? You know, most of the time. Guys, this is how Fubi treats his children. We should probably invest in fireproof clothing.
Aha! Fascinating.
Firewatch?
What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
Bleach!
What's our backstory? What is our
Clorox,
motivation?
Bleach! Give me bleach, give me bleach.
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
What?
Perhaps for some sort of twisted,
What?
erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a
Space mouse.
fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Is that the Minecraft door sound effect? Okay. Well, chat, I think we're playing Firewatch this time around. Not the Stanley Parable.
Oh no.
I wasn't expecting you to recognize the game.
can't
Why?
be. It is. It's an open world game.
Oh my
Good
God.
God, quickly block it off.
What? What?
Oh, Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Titanfall? Attack on Titan, perhaps? Perhaps Attack on Titan?
Okay.
Attack on Titan might be just the thing.
This will be just the thing.
Oh, alright. New game? Rocket League?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
Is this Rocket League?
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Wait.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here?
Is that a hole?
Let's see.
Oh, man.
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no
Where am
racetrack.
I?
Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports
Yes,
ball?
it is.
Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Now I'll let the ball touch to me. I'll wait. Alright. Let's see. What is this sports ball thing that they call? Oh, it really is Rocket League. I'm coming. Playing with my balls. Ugh.
Are you doing... Hold on. What are you doing?
Proper football for once. A little sports ball. Oh, hello.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that.
I've got paper. It's all right. It's fine. I've got paper. I learned grammar in like kindergarten. I think I can handle this. I think I know what to do. Okay. Time to find some paper. You did a bit of a woof woof there. I did. Oh, another hole. Where am I? Oh, hello. God. Oh. Okay. Were we in Rocket League a second ago? Yes, we were. We were. Now we're in PT, I think. Freedom. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I mean, what good is paper in grammar if you can't read? Good point. I don't know. I'll just attempt it. Perhaps maybe I'll be good. Maybe I'll have the talent for writing. Who knows? Reading isn't required to write good books, is it? Oh, light. Mr. Narrator Man... Oh? What's this? Huh. Mr. Narrator Man, I'm so sorry for getting lost. I really need to get back to the objective of the game. Wait, this is my room. 427. Hello? Where am I? Huh. It seems like I've gotten back in time? Let's see if they have manifold gun in their sleeve. I'm not sure they do. Although, where the hell am I? Oh? It's dark.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
Soon you'll see.
Very soon.
Soon you'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back. Time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. And oceans rise Empires fall. Oh god, no, it sounds like my ex. Oh, that narrator's a yandere. Someone's probably got turned on by this game at one point. Yo, Fumiyo's narrator. Yo. Not his voice, his lines. I see. What do you mean, Veg? That guy sounds exactly like your ex-girlfriend. What do you mean? Find some paper and some ink and write a great story about a tentacle knight saving the cookie monster from Steve from Minecraft. That sounds like an actual thing that
All
would
of his
exist.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You know what, Mr. Narrator? I think we went off on the wrong foot. Oh god, I'm starting to sound like him. Ugh. I sound so earthy. Ugh. Oh well. Guess
When
I'll
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fumiyo insert an excuse, insert Hamilton wherever he can, confirmed. I not all the time, half the time. So what's so great about the left door? What do you peasants get off on?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Well, okay, let's see. Time to do my favorite thing in the world, reviewing offices. Now you might be wondering, why is reviewing offices such a fun thing to do? Well, because offices have the most interesting creatures in them. If you thought that 1 AM Valorant players are interesting creatures, you have never seen, and I mean you have never seen, employees in desk jobs. Because for those who have worked inside of like an office before, you would know one thing. You would know that every single office in a meeting room such as this, everyone loses their sanity. Everyone just becomes bad. Oh. Would you kindly what? Kindly suck on these nuts? Is that what you're gonna do? Is that the joke? Is that the joke? Is that the ha-ha funnies of the world? I've got my nature insulting in my lap and I just keep drawing and cheating. It's like a nervous habit. That doesn't sound nice. You do sound somehow like Mr. Narrator. I do? I don't think so. You're saying that my ex sounds like Jeremy Clarkson. Yo, Jeremy Clarkson is hot. I would tap Jeremy Clarkson, okay? Alright? I'll top his gears. I was like, hello, God, GG, welcome to stream. Hello, how you doing, mate? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hello. Okay, let's see. Meeting room, floor 400. Okay. Group, cabal planning. Okay. Meeting schedule. On Monday, weekly target admin. Market Mondays, 456 private time. Or what? Group 4XX, Group 4X5. This bug is too small. Tuesdays, termination Tuesdays, office efficiency, legal. Wait, why is that called legal? Why is that called legal? What the hell's going on here? Group 41X, Group 46, and nothing. Are you winning, son? I think I did, because I made the narrator quit on me. So, I think I am. The dreaded conference room, indeed. On Wednesdays at the IT department, we're broke Wednesdays. Yo, broke gang. So welcome back to stream. Hello, mate. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hello. Financial panic meeting. Boss inspection. What the hell is boss inspection? As in, like, you dissect your boss to check all of his parts are working. 8 burb. Okay. On Thursdays you do mergers. Every Thursday you talk about mergers. That's phenomenal. Ideas plus development meet. That's development meet. That's not wait. Ideas plus develop meet. Why are we developing meat? What? Group 43 IT and pre-review of weekend review. Weekly review. Pranking floor meeting. What to do about 437? 437 or 432? I don't know. Tell 437 to come to the meeting. Office party. Oh, they have an office party on Fridays. Hey! Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Do they have a whiteboard manager? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I will say though, Okay, so I have a question for you, chat. Have you ever done a group project before, and for some reason, you had that one guy or that one girl who simply could not do anything good? So, for example, they don't know how to write in the documents. They don't know how to, like, bring in the reports. They don't know anything, but they have to do something for them to at least get a grade. So, you would give them the most ridiculous jobs ever. And I'll give you an example. We had a school project once to do, and the school project involved us researching the analytical data regarding a specific, like, how can I call this? A specific company. We had to look at what this company does, how they do things, and all that. And it was 4 guys. It was 4 guys, and we knew what we were doing. Except we got a 5th guy added because he wasn't part of any group. No one got him, okay? So we picked him up because we had to. And we were like, do you know how to do this? No. Do you know how to do that? No. Would you like to do this? No. So we sat there looking at him, and we didn't know what to do with him. So what we ended up doing instead is we said, this. Be right back. We went outside. We went outside to look at the library. We found a random box that was empty. We decided to label it important stuff, ! And then handed him the box and said, can you organize all the documents that we will be writing and or printing out in alphabetical order, please? And he said, yeah, sure. Okay, lovely. And he goes, but I don't think we'll be printing much though, will we? Because most of the job is done on a computer. And I go, oh, no. We're a traditional bunch. We like writing things by hand and printing out research papers and talking about things with a cigar on our hand. But we're all 15. Chocolate cigar. It's preposterous. It's, for presentation purposes. Yeah. And he believed it. So for the next month or 2 of us doing the project, we kept on printing papers that we didn't really need to print, that we could have just sent to each other. And we made this look like it was an office in the 1800s. Just so that we gave him something to do. And, yeah. So we made him file all of the papers that we had in alphabetical order. And here's the thing. Props to him. We thought that we were just going to be annoyed because of it. But he got really clever with it. And actually, I think he got bored. So he would file things in alphabetical order, and he'd add a subject and a category. A subject and a category. This man organized it better than we could have organized it. So when we needed something specifically, he knows where it is by hand. Like, for example, we needed a specific paper regarding the performance of the employees in 2016. He has a row for events that had happened in 2016 regarding employees, and it's down in the charts section. He legitimately says all that out loud and then pulls the paper as soon as he's done with the sentence. And I remember sitting there like, oh my god. It's amazing. It's amazing. Boy, this shit got nobler. Oh, yeah. You monster. I'm not a monster. I am Fumi. As I am in a group that is composed of 5 members, and only 2 of us actually do the report and make the report. So we finished this first half, and we left the rest to the 3 who does nothing. Oh, that sounds about right. Oh my god. I tuned out for 5 minutes. What the fuck is Fumi talking about? I'm talking about filing. The sexiest thing someone could ever do. Character development arc. Multifaceted intelligence. Indeed. He was a smart worker, and by golly did I love him. Speaking of which, what is this? Wait, can I get on top of this? Can I clip through this? I can't. Fuck me. No. Let's see. The synergizing of core global value paragrams. That does not look too good. You don't look too good either. Yes, based on my experience managing teams, people that are mostly clueless always seem to be the smartest way to solve problems. Yeah, they are. Let's see, what are these? The bi-quarterly post-revenue review. We need... we need more /less reviews. 402 plus 405. Want to get rid of of the death sport portion in the primary review schedule. What is this? Time Lord Hobgob? But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers. More water cooler heaters. It seems like bringing more water coolers has created an epidemic of coldness, and now we need heaters. That sounds about right. I thought the sexiest thing was someone who could be a ghost VTuber with a British accent and was reading defiantly. Oh, see? I was so sexy I read that as defiantly instead of deficiency. Marvel at my sexiness. Yes. And for some reason, they always think ahead as well. Of course they do. I will say this. I have learned, after doing a lot of group projects and also participating in team management exercises, mostly due to the fact that my mum wanted me to do something that had to do with team management and corporate movements, I've learned one thing. Do not underestimate, under any circumstance, the idiot. Because the idiot might know more about something that is hyper-specific about the job that you've never thought of before, or takes it from a different angle that is just mwah, amazing. Still can't read, I see. I'm sorry. Have you played the original Stanley Parable, or is this your first jaunt? I have watched playthroughs of the first Stanley Parable. Granted, I haven't played it myself, and I was very jealous of people who did play it, because I had a PlayStation at the time. Yes, I watched my videos through the PlayStation YouTube app. Those people who know about the YouTube app on the Xbox and the PlayStation can feel my pain. Sony, please fix the YouTube app, please. I beg of you. If we fail the half of what we have left for them, then the school would just, let it go. Huh. Which angers me for some reason. Oh my god, the irony is killing me. Okay. So the demographic. A lot of numbers. I love this so much. Spare between the teenagers. Throw some in the ideas in the bin. One more bin cans. 20 remaining of the ideas. 30 fixing of me. Ideas bin. Huh. Lovely. What about this? What do people want? Things. Things. Oh, I love things. 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 I like things. Chat, you like things? You want things? You like things? Just see the things? Things. Happy feelings. Violet James, you are fired. Yes, happy feelings are not allowed. Also, back during HR management training, they emphasize a lot on the slower variants, the quick-witted ones. Yep. That sounds about right. Veg. Money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs about things plus money. Okay. Chat. POV. You're a VTuber looking to re-debut. What do I want? I need things. What things? Happy feelings? Fuck that. I don't need happy feelings. I need to work harder. What do I need to continue this line of work? Money. What more do I need? More money. But I also want things. But I need money to buy those things. Do I need more things to sing the thing? Maybe I need graphs, because, write down a list of things I need to buy, like artists, riggers, also like stuff, graphics. But graphs... Okay, now I have to write a Microsoft Excel page that have things and money. We now have a new thing to do that might give us money. Can I open commissions regarding Microsoft Excel sheets? Maybe that will be good. No, facts. Can't I need money to fund my VTuber costume addiction. Yes, we all need money, but please don't throw money my way, please. Please use that money towards your own benefit in your own good, okay? Use that money for yourself. What Veg wants? Money, alcohol, internet, home, and alcohol. I've seen that you've written alcohol down twice. Is that a mistake on your part? Or what is it? What is hot? What? Target demographic teenagers. What is hot? Oh my god. Oh my god. This graph speaks to me. I don't know what teenagers like nowadays. What is hot? I don't know anymore. What's this? Please, no more chance. Please, I'm begging you. Stop. The boss appreciation minute. Okay. Your boss appreciation specialist. You have a boss appreciation... You know what? I don't like this. We're leaving. The broom closet. Oh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
There's a... Oh, broom. I was about to say, there's a severe lack of broom.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Are you sure?
No reason to still
No.
be
Are
here.
you sure? Because, like, think about it this way. Mr. Narrator, this is a broom room. In a broom
It was
room.
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the
Well,
broom
listen.
closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
We have a broom
At least
here.
if there was something
we have
to
a
interact with,
broomer
he'd be justified
right here.
in some way.
We have
As it
duct
is,
tape.
he's
Why?
literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Yeah, but listen, mate. There is... Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6
Are you
assault...
really
No, 5
still
assaulters.
in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
I'm
Please
trying to
offer me
explain
some
to you.
explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Okay, listen to this. In an office, why would you need a broom room this big? A broom
You
room is
do
usually small.
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
No,
I
there
never
is.
would have thought to mention it.
There is. There are 5 organizers in this entire shelf.
Maybe
3
to you,
duct
this is
tapes. So
somehow
4
its
duct
own
tapes.
branching path.
1, 2, 3, wrench.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
You know what? Just for that, fuck you.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only
You
got the job because of
rude!
a family connection.
How
That's
rude
how
of you.
stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and
What?
hookers.
At least I'm getting maidens, narrator man. What are you going to do, huh?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
No, I'm not. I'm
You
alive.
got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
No, I didn't.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The
Really?
person at this computer is dead.
Oh,
They
really?
have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
You want
All
comedy?
right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
You want comedy? You want comedy? I'll give you comedy. I'm coming out of the closet.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee
Comedy.
you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Fumiyo a corpse now. I've always been a corpse. What do you mean? Oh, such rudeness. She just went from 0 to 100. Yeah, it did. I had healing potions, mana, and spell tubes. Maybe plus 100 on stamina. What are you talking about? Anything that needs to be filled in tricapillate is evil incarnate. No, it is. But replace alcohol with spicy water. That'll split. That'll slip past me. Alcohol's a need, not a want. No. Alcohol is not a need. Also, hello, Kevin. Welcome to stream. Hello, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Torton, hello. Welcome to stream. Hello, how you doing? Where am I going? There's red down there, I think. I can't see it, so it's probably red. Well, I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy and go upstairs and... Psych! You twat. Oh, that's the stuff I need. Let's see. Executive but. Oh, please. Oh! Oh, but oh, what a beautiful place. Oh, this is amazing. Look at the view. It's so blinding. I feel my retinas burning. Ah, what a bathroom. Let me close the door. What a bathroom this is. Look at it. A plant, a glass that is half full. Another glass, 2 glasses. Oh God, wait, there's 3 glasses. Why are there 3 glasses? Maybe don't go off on a bathroom. Bet. I will now pull out my cock. Okay, never mind. Okay. This painting's alright. I will say that this is a very good looking bathroom. Not going to lie, it's an amazingly beautiful looking bathroom. It's spacious, it looks nice, it's easy on the eyes, the wallpaper's lovely. I like this. Although I would have rather had something that looks a little bit nicer, because my butt's a little too big, so I don't really think that will fit me. But the wooden flooring it's alright. I will be honest with you, the wooden flooring is kind of the only thing that's causing me to go, eh. But also wood feels really good on my feet. I do like wood on my feet. It really is good. It really is good. Ah, great. You know, for some reason I could just imagine someone just going in here every morning, drinking his milk or alcohol, putting the cup down, washing their face, and doing this. I am a Sigma male. I am a gamer. Everyone wants me. Everyone needs me. When people see me, I turn heads. When people hear my voice, they come. I am a Sigma male. Yes, I am a Sigma male. I just scream. Wood flooring in the bathroom. It's alright. You're calling me out the fuck veg. Do you drink alcohol? And look at the mirror. My God. Let's just say there's a reason at least some of us moved away from that. Oh no. Move in, mate. I can see why it's your favorite cake. Yes, I did. The Sigma male affirmations. Sigma male affirmations are lovely. I remember wooden bathtub. Oh my God. Oh no, please don't remind me of that. Oh, that reminded me of that. Oh, I hate wooden bathtubs. Wooden bathtubs suck so much. They suck so much. Because I remember I went to a wooden bathtub once, and as soon as I got in, usually what I do, this is a thing that I don't recommend people doing. It's a thing that I just do for some reason. I like to put my feet into the position where I want to be in, but usually it's a tight position. So my back tends to usually like scave or skim through the bathtub. And that's alright. That's alright, you know, on a ceramic bathtub. But when it is a wooden bathtub, I get splinters. I think I remember I got a cut once on my back when I was on a wooden bathtub. So it was just not nice. It really wasn't a nice experience. I just don't like wooden bathtubs. Thanks for the tip, Fumi. I'll add this to my routine. Yes, Ark. Before every exam, look at the mirror and call yourself a Sigma gamer. It's uncomfortable. It really is. It really is. Wooden bathtubs are unheard of in the US for good reason. Oh yeah, I have seen a couple of wooden bathtubs in my day, and they're not nice. No, don't slide on wooden tubs, bro. That's how you get cuts. True. Wooden tubs, it sounds awful. It really is awful. I really wouldn't recommend it whatsoever. Please, if you see a wooden bathtub, run away. Your life is dependent on it. Right. Also, other than that, good place. I've got the feeling, money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. Huh. Well then. The time, extreme bathrooms. Extreme bathrooms. Is that an episode of Jackass? Well, anyway. Close the door. Hello. The beige pages. The beige pages. But that's not beige, though. Business time. Huh. 2 phones. Sounds accurate for a secretary. Very accurate. Oh. Oh, this is a mess. Someone's drinking alcohol all throughout this office. Huh. Graphs. How to make graphs quickly. I would have loved this in my high school days. This is the Stanley Parable. Not the look at the mirror for an hour. It could be. It could be. Me only has a bucket and a tub for a bath. What is a tub? Ah, yes. The Filipino way of doing things. The tub. Ah, yes. In this month's publication of Extreme Bathrooms, Golden Bathrooms. That sounds amazing. Can't blame them for drinking. The amount of glass in this apartment reminds me of someone. This isn't an apartment, by the way, Veg. This is an office. It's even more worrying because it's an office. Actually, wait, hold on a minute. This looks nice.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah, I don't know anything. Anyway. Why does a piano sound like keyboards? I hate this. I want to play the piano. Man.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Oh, I guess I'll do it. 2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Where am I?
By sheer luck. Amazing.
Oh.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Hello? Anybody here? I've seemed to open the secret pathway. It would be quite unfortunate if something illegal were to be behind this door. So, a heads up for all illegal actions, and thereof such. No, what could possibly be in this place? Huh. Dark and decrepit. Right, going down. Sick up. Go in and out of the elevator, lol. Aww. I don't want to. But can you really finish the game?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Anyway, back up we go.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I forgot my purse. Yes, Ark, you can finish this game without following the narrator's sort of like, advice. So basically, Ark, this game follows multiple endings and sort of endings on what to do and what not to do. So you can do a set of actions that will lead to a different ending. So anything and everything could lead to an ending.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
Thank you.
I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Well, I'm glad that you're bolted to the edge of your seat, because I frankly am quite speaking in such a manner that cannot only be explained with such great gravature. I don't know the fuck I'm doing.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, How does he keep coming up with all of this?
Poetry. Anyway.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Wattpad writers be like. It sounds like an annoyed father. He does. He really does. Mr. Narrator, man, you have daddy issues. And I can be your daddy. Oh, what could it be, chat? What it could be this time? Oh!
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
No.
This absolutely changes everything for me.
I know.
Give me a time out here for a minute while I process
Yeah,
this.
take your time.
Okay, I'm ready.
Come back.
I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait.
What?
No, I need more time to process.
I feel you on that one, yeah. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna process it. We're gonna find something nice to see.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it.
You have?
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Yes. Good. You're a bottom. Anyway, back to where we're going. I would have thunk the office would be there after going up and down the elevator twice. I never knew.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
I know.
I had no frame of reference to even anticipate
Thank you,
it.
fool.
That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Thank you. I'm glad that you can appreciate my sheer genius, sheer size of my 5 end. We're doing big brain. Has he given up on me? Has he given up? The office still be there once we go back up on spawn. I'm not sure.
You know what?
We'll see.
I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment.
Sorry, what?
Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow? There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting?
it's
You know, Stanley,
exhilarating.
it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible.
I know.
They want big, explosive moments flung right in their
Yes, I
faces
agree.
from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension?
The
Where's the
suspense.
trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling,
Well
Stanley.
put
What
together.
you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you.
Yes.
You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time,
sorry to
and
tell
we
you that
all
libraries
know it,
are not
which
as
is
good
why
as you
we're
think
so
they are anymore.
starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley.
thank you.
Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition.
Oh,
You're a
thank
role
you.
model, you know?
Oh,
People look up to you.
Well, you know how to make
Which
a
is
man
why,
shy.
though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you. So that you can
you.
talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning.
No
They
problem.
really look up to you, Stanley.
you.
I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here. Okay, the room where we're holding the
All
press
right,
conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
World's healthiest human being, all tricks revealed. How we did it, the pyramids. Live, the guy who went to Mars. Why are these all posters of every single video I would see from like a DIY? Oh, wait. Okay, for those who have been on YouTube and have been clicking on the Shorts tab every single day, or, you know, where you're taking a shit, because most people look at TikToks and also like YouTube Shorts on the bathroom. But doesn't these all look like titles, headlines, or even thumbnails to YouTube Shorts by a very specific man? And I know you know who this is. Do you guys know who Nas Daily is? You know the man. He's like, I went to India to find the world's healthiest human. His name is, insert name here because I don't actually know who the world's healthiest human is. And he eats over 10 kilograms of vegetables every single day. Or another Nas Daily video. This one. But like, did you know that the famous pyramids of Egypt were actually not built by aliens? They were built by the tribe known as, insert name here because I actually don't know the name of the tribe. And it was fascinating. Years beforehand, before humanity was even born to make buildings and equipment, we use, insert sensitive word here, to make sure that we can make these buildings and pyramids for those people. I hope that now you know that pyramids were made by people, not by aliens. It's our social ability and our social unisons that has allowed us to create things without the need of equipment and architecture. That's 1 minute. Thank you for watching. That sounds like something he would do. The storyteller, the Stanley Parable. Oh, Nas Daily. Oh, Nas Daily. I don't like your videos that much. An evening with world peace, baby. Oh, God.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
Stanley, tonight on live stage. Oh, beautiful. Live on stage, Stanley. I can't go anywhere, right? World's first sentient machine. Oh, God. Is it created from pH that imitates Nas? Wait, who? Oh, hello? Stage.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Up and down again, the Stanley story. Why does this sound like actual publication that could have been written? Break a leg, champ, your boss, Stanley, my true love. For you grows every single day. You make me feel alive. Your wife from the apartment ending. Oh. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. Story. Stanley, me, dad, age 6. I love the way you ride elevators. Oh my. Oh, you like the way they go up and down in that elevator? No one tells stories the way you do. Go get him, Tiger. Thank you. What a place. The broom! No, that's not a broom. Oh, it is a broom. Wow. Frost is in the game. Alright. Chat, do I look okay? Does my breath smell good? Do my teeth look good? Okay. I think I'm ready for stage. Do I look good? Is my clothes good? Am I wearing clothes? I think I'm fine, right? I should be fine. Okay. Hello, yes, hi, hello. How you doing, lads? How you doing? Hey, what's up? Oh, beautiful people. Hello. Yes, I'll take a photo with you. Yes, obviously, yes. Hello. You look wonderful tonight. Yes, I'll fuck your mother too. Hello, everyone. Oh God. Oh. Hello. Oh, seems we're back. Well, that was interesting.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So, you're finally awake. Yeah, that sounds about right. Fame, power,
When Stanley
something I
came
can
to a
earn.
set of two
Absolutely
open
not.
doors, he entered the door on his
We're going to
left.
follow what he says, but we're going to follow it in a much more, like,
Yet
his
there
way.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So going to quickly catch up to where the boss is. Quickly going there, and we're going to do what we have to do.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Why does this feel like the start to a vegan musical?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward.
Good night,
into the
Isaiah. Thanks so
open
much for coming by.
passageway.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, sleep well, and I hope you have some sweet dreams. Thank you so much for coming by, Isaiah. Well, that's showing my ears. I'm so sorry, Ark. I hope that everyone's ears are okay. Close the door to your room in the game for something. Oh, I'll do that. Next time, when we get to another ending. Oh, chat, I'm quite excited. What could be down there? Could it perhaps be another office? It's a corridor. Huh. Well then.
Stanley walked straight
Mind
ahead through
control
the large
facility.
door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, so narrator, do I go to mind control facility, where, you know, there's a mind control sequence that will be happening, or do I go to the left to escape? The narrator is better than Fumiyo. Of course he is. He got the job. Look, if I was better than a narrator, I would be narrating the Stanley Parable himself. Like, look, how good of a difference would it be if I just went, Stanley walked to the left side, near to the escape route, written in red lipstick. See? It wouldn't be so good now, would it? Oh, given the choice like that, my accuracy would kill me for sure. Now, here's the thing. Realistically speaking, if I had one life to live, and, you know, granted I've only have, like, one, I would, by sheer power, I would pick the mind control facility. Of course I would. But I have multiple lives, multiple hours to spend with this game. I could quite literally choose the escape pod. But you know what? For your own enjoyment and your own fascination, my lovely chat, my lovely viewers, my sweet, adorable people, I'll go to the escape route. Now I'll take the mind control. Hello, Luna Jizen? Hello, Luna. Welcome to stream. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to stream. Hello, hi. Can I call you Luna? Can I call you Luna? Can I call you Jason? What can I call you? Oh, so the minute get back from the start, you already finished an ending. Yes, Ark, that is exactly what happens. So you've gone through 3 endings so far, I think. Yes, because the left option would threaten the one and singular life. Exactly, Veg, see? You get it. So mind control facility it is. What's here? Oh, button. Oh, I like buttons. Oh, I really do. I like a big fat button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh, shit.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Where am I going? Oh, You can call me whatever. You can call me anything you want. Luna, I hope you understand the dangers of giving me, yes me, Monkey Streamer Man, the most absolutely ridiculous monkey brained, single organismed brained individual such as I, the capabilities, the faculties to call you with whatever name I please. What happens if I call you a name that is so far, disregarded as sexual? God forbid I call you poppity poopity poopity bappity 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 boopity bap. What if I decide to call you that, eh? What if I call you gappity boopity bappity boopity bappity bap? Now that's a mouthful to say, don't you think? I can't believe I just understand the game hours in. Yes, it's beautiful. Your voice sounds very illegal, sir. Well, thank you so much. You're too kind. At least you're the one who asked to decide on the name, not chat. It is fine with me. Alright, Luna, from now on, from henceforth, I don't have a sword, so can I use a water bottle? I'll use a water bottle. Alright, I will now move this water bottle to your left shoulder and to your right shoulder. I now call you. I now deem thee. Babbity boopity babbity boopum. Welcome to chat, babbity boopity babbity boopum. I feel brain dead for being this slow. No, you're fine, Ark. Right, where are we? Oh, security camera feeds. Bump.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
My God, we're getting surreal. Thank you, sir. Oh, you're welcome. You knighted him? Well, yeah, I think I knighted them. I'm not sure. I used a water bottle to knight them. I don't think I've done much knighting. I probably just hydrated them.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Oh, we're moving up.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
What happened? You're right, Kevin. Well...
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh, you're lucky. While we were birthed from his... yes. The newcomers are all... The newcomers are all people that weren't birthed out of my balls,
But
while those who stayed are...
the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
Oh.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Well then, it's time to break these emotions. System power. On or off? Do I have the capacity to do so? But this mind control's evil. But it also gives people freedom, content, life that is within a purpose. But a purpose not of their own. Oh, but who am I? Simply but a man who knows nothing. What can I do? What do you want me to do? I don't know. Oh, okay. You're going out to grab some bunch. Take care. Be safe, Veg. Thank you so much for coming by. Please drink copious amounts of water. Anyway, back to what we were doing. But what can I do? I'm simply but a man. My name is Stanley. My name is 427. I'm just a man doing some sort of a job on a daily basis. I don't have the power to just reign over an entire species of humans. I can't just march on forth with this new power given to me. I can't just simply do that. Oh, what am I saying?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Oh, that's read on.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Stanley, I applaud your
I
effort,
meant to
I
press
really
off.
do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What do you mean?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear
you're not getting the
detonators
best
are
of
set
me,
to
mate.
explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say...
You winning, son? Hi, Ghoulish. Welcome to stream. Hello.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now.
Hello, Ghoulish. Welcome to stream. Hello, how you doing, mate? Sorry, I'm about to
this is
die.
much
There's
better
a
than
bomb
what I had
behind
in
me.
mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
DNA,
but what
DNA,
precious
DNA.
moments each one of them is.
The button.
More time to
There's a
talk about
button.
you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
2.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
No, I got this.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're
No,
gonna
that's
die
3.
anyway.
That's 4.
I'll tell you
Where's 3?
exactly what happened.
Where's 3? Where's
I
3?
erased them.
Where's 3?
I turned off the machine. I set you free.
1, 2, 3.
Of course, that was merely in this instance
3.
of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever,
That's
pushing
5.
buttons
Oh, it's
endlessly
3.
and then dying alone.
Where's 3?
Other times, I let the office sink into the
3.
ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
4.
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what?
3.
To hell with it.
5.
I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Poor Hyung
right
being
now.
best by the narrator. Oh, I'm better
These
than
are
the narrator.
precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
5. I've
Oh
pressed all
dear
the
me,
buttons.
what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing
Execute
right
problems
now?
graph. Oh!
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable
I
of
should
turning
have
it
looked
off?
at the
I mean,
thing.
look at you. Running from button to button,
Run.
screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Am I just
These
pressing
numbered
one?
buttons. No, these
that it?
colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or
Press
this
any
door.
key.
Everything, anything.
Disable.
Something here
Oh,
will
you
save me.
bastard.
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One
Correct.
solved?
Wait.
Do you have
Yellow.
any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Blue 1. Blue 1. Blue 1.
Stanley,
Wait.
you're in for quite a disappointment.
Wait a minute.
But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your
Blue.
death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch
That's
you
10.
for
Wait,
every
no.
moment that you're powerless.
Home.
To see
What the
you
hell am I
made
supposed to
humble.
do?
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
There's
You
nothing I
wanted
could
to
do.
control this world, that's fine.
That's 10.
But I'm going to destroy
10.
it first, so you can't.
Purple, blue.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
What
That's
the
30
fuck
seconds
do you want me
have
to
left
do,
to strike.
love?
30 seconds until a big boom
Hello
and then
from me.
nothing.
Hello, Lena.
No,
Hello, welcome to stream. Hello.
just you
I'm
being
sort of in an
close.
intense moment at the minute. I got
Will
20
you cling
seconds to live,
desperately to your
and I don't even know where to live.
Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part
Also,
of
is
the
this a Source
joke.
game? I
and
think
believe
it is.
me,
I believe.
will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
I died. I died. I died. Well, time to shut in.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been
Say,
trained
will
for
you get
that.
Puppy
No.
Playtime Chapter 2?
This
I
couldn't
might,
go anywhere
I might,
except
yes.
badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy, Forever.
It's become a Nietzsche.
I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to.
Yes.
He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
You bitch. Okay, so we've gotten about 5 endings, Ghoulish. About 4 endings? We've gotten quite a bit of them. Quite a bit. Chapter 2 is $10 for you. I see. It's about the same price, but I'm just not sure if I want to play it. How long is it? Is it just an hour again? Because if it's just another hour, I'm not really sure. Lamau. Oh, cool. I see.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
What? Yes, Ark. We've got quite a bit of
When
endings.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We got about 5 endings already. Yeah, but it has more cool things. Okay, I'll
Yet
think
there
about
was
it.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do
Is
it.
this a ladder?
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that
Who
risk?
spilled coffee
All because
here?
he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Man, that's
All of my
highly likely.
co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
True.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Like the repeating
For
room?
example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
True.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Very true.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply
The bucket
repeating?
ending? What's the bucket ending?
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
Oh, hello,
What a
Misty, and
relief
hello, welcome to the stream.
Stanley
Hello, how you
felt
doing, mate? I hope
to
you're
have
doing well.
finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
No,
And he
I
thought
think
to
I'm
himself,
plenty crazy.
I suppose I'll wake up soon.
I think I'm
I'll have to
plenty
go
crazy.
back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun. And
Leko,
Stanley
welcome to the stream. Hello,
marveled
how you
that
doing,
he had
Leko? How
still
you
not
doing? How you
woken
doing?
up.
How you doing? I hope you're
How
enjoying your
was he
time here.
remaining
Good
so
morning.
lucid?
Did you sleep well?
And then perhaps
Did
the
everyone sleep
strangest
well?
question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
There's
I
so
am
much-
dreaming about
there's so
a
much
voice
inception going on.
describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently and he invited himself to wake up. He felt
Oh, this
the
is
cool
me every
weight
day.
of the
God,
blanket on his skin,
please be
the press
careful.
of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Yes, I want my wife.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Uh-oh.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss.
No.
I have an office.
No.
I am
He's
real.
losing it.
Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What? I'm a woman.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
What?
She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh, Stanley.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
Was he sleepwalking?
And then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Damn.
I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
That is a lot of shade being thrown at me right now. It looked like Fumi. Yeah, it's me. I'm the crazy one on the ground. Also, Leiko, it's so nice to know that you're streaming as well. Hello, Leiko. I hope your stream went well. And I regret streaming. No, Leiko. Don't ever regret streaming. Hey, my VOD will always be here. I'll always be streaming, so don't worry about it. Remember, chat. Do what you always have to do, what you must do and what you like to do. I'll always be here streaming and waiting for you to come in return and give you a massive hug when you come back. Yes, take your time. She's throwing shade. I'm gonna go now. Bye. Okay, bye-bye, Veg. She's throwing a lot of shade on him. My stream went well. Thank you for asking. Foolish. Yeah, I hope it went well. She had no time for this. She really had no time to be just throwing shit. But hello. How you doing there, my boy? How you doing, Kicks? Welcome to the stream. Hello, how you doing? You doing alright, I hope? Fumi Twitch when? You're talking about me going to Twitch, is in like switching or just streaming on Twitch some Apex? I don't know when I'm going to be streaming on Twitch for Apex stuff. Maybe closer than usual, mostly due to the fact that, how can I say this? Mostly due to the fact that I'll be playing more Apex, the new season's coming around tomorrow, so yeah. Got here an hour late, so I'm gonna have to watch the VOD. Oh, thank you so much, Ghoulish Boss. I appreciate your support every single time. And everyone else's support, obviously. Thank you, everyone, for being kind. Who is more sane, Fumi or Frost? Yes. You're offering them hugs whenever I leave? I see a pattern here. What, Veg? Don't you like it when I'm mean to you? Punching you, kicking you?
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something?
I'm joking,
He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Wow.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's also me watch the VOD later. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Leiko. Thank you so much, Ghoulish. Thank you.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
Actually,
boss's
there's
office.
something upstairs I would like to look at first. There is something upstairs, which is this room. There we are. I want to check this one. It's a get a veg. I didn't get a hug as well. Hey! Alright, come here, everyone. Come on, children. Come here. Come here. Come here. Let me hug you. Let me hug you. Come on, everyone. Big group hug. Come on in. In we go. Go, Veg, go get your food, please. When you come back home from getting your food and your drinks, I will step on your face. How does that sound? Group hug, hell yeah, yeah. Group hug, hell yeah. My father shows love. Of course I show love. I love everyone here. Are we actually going nowhere? Oh, we are. Oh well. I guess I'm God's favorite for today. What do you mean, God's favorite, Ark? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, eh? I wanted to go somewhere with that.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Right. Buddy, I think... Look, Mr. Narrator, I think you're going through something known as an anxiety moment. It's a sort of moment that happens when something is moving quicker than you think it is. It's like when some things are fast and happening too quickly and they're out of your control. I think you're scared of me. Are you scared of me, Mr. Narrator? I'm just here trying to help you, to give you a job, to give you something to do with your life rather than just pressing buttons and repeating this loop over and over again. I'm providing entertainment for your belief. Alright, I'll tune into your streams as well. Yes. Nothing, Father.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay, should I really, go forth? If I decide to go forth with this, I will probably die. And I don't know about you, but death doesn't sound quite appealing to me. In fact, it sounds like the least appealing thing in the world. Huh. I'm not quite sure now. Nothing, Father. What's wrong, Ark? Go on, tell your father. Tell your father. Well, a violent death seems to be the right thing for me.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
See, violent death seems to be a normal thing, because I am a ghost, so if anything, you're just making me more entwined with my character as a VTuber. So it's perfectly fine, don't you think? Huh. Okay.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Time for acceptance. I've died a long time ago. It's time for me to properly die now. Acceptance through purgatory. Well, chat, it's been fun. I'm still falling. Okay, hello. I lived. I've lived.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
I thought it was death through
Stanley
fall
can't
damage,
see
not
the
getting
bigger picture.
squished.
He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And
There
so
are
he
no
resigned
eyeballs in the
and willingly
blind. Well,
accepted
there
this
are.
violent
Okay,
end
right.
to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Goodbye, mate. It's been nice. See you in the next time loop. See ya.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
What?
as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone
Mummy?
in his body,
Sorry?
killing
Mummy?
him
Sorry?
instantly.
Mummy? Sorry? 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 What? Hello? See, chat, I told you, MILFs are the best. MILFs will always save you.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Man. This is surreal. This is surreal. And also her voice is really nice. Stanley's computer. Office layout. Double 1, 2. Boys, 20 days to my birthday. Hey, advance happy birthday, mate. Button sounds. A section of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and synthesized tone. I see. MILF superiority. Exactly. MILFs are the best. I'm just missing cheesecakes, father. Aw, well, I hope that you'll get your cheesecake soon. And I also hope I'll get my cheesecake soon. I want a cheesecake. This looks like heaven. In a way. In some form of shape. Advance, yes. Yes. Everyone wish Kevin a happy birthday. An advance happy birthday, more like. The war zone? What? There's a war zone? Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after stating to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters. It was not our intention. Have you seen Call of Duty players? Oh. From Pixel Sith. Subject. Dear narrator, how do you stay in shape? Sincerely, Michael Rock Martin. Narrator emails. Gay? Are you gay? What? Oh my god. From art. Subject regarding your game and the works. Dear narrator, appreciate the previous Stanley Parable game as a work of art and a standalone title. Appreciate the credit given to art, which is why I'm... Okay. Dear narrator, will Stanley Parable have infinite quests? How many endings? If the Stanley Parable is really going to let me go shopping, I hope it will have a fine selection of dessert boots. Michael M. Some questions. How do you make a JRPG? How do you make the worst game ever? What is the difference between a duck? Between a duck and what? A game and a duck? Or a JRPG and a duck? What? Jamie Irvin, how is the game going? I hope it's all good or better than the first one. From a cool man. No, Stanley Parable 1 was very brilliant. What do you mean? Otoa Tampoa, question. Are you a rock? No, I'm Pebble. But thank you so much for asking your question, dear. Next question, please. Pump. Go. Anthony W. What is this strange number? Could you tell me what the significance of the number 1112800? It's a number, my friend. Asking the narrator, well, the thing I want to know is, what would you do if Stanley entered any other room? Probably going to subject him to going back in time to when he started, or probably annoy him to death. Lance Perkins, I have a burning question. For instance, on a scale of Max Ernest to Salvador Dali, how surreal will this game be? Probably as surreal as the ending for Attack on Titan. Wow, congratulations. In line with our previous announcement regarding that ongoing promotion, here is the result in the attached folder. Congratulations, be the first to apply for your claim. Oh, it's an ad. I got a scam ad. Love the game. Greetings, omnipotent voice. I wanted to tell you I liked Stanley Parable as much as I liked seeing a humorously small badger in swim trunks. Urgent respond, Wong Yong. Please, I would like to keep this proposal as a top secret and delete it if you are interested. What? Okay, moving on. The Office, yes. Oh. Chat, do you hear something? Two, one. Huh. The apartment timer. In the previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Ah. Glad to Sack, happy streaming. Thank you so much for coming by, X14113. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope that you sleep well and have a good day. So is this just like a museum of some sort to tell me what the game looked like and what it could have looked like? Oh, this is quite interesting. I'll be honest with you. I like games that do this. So in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I believe, there was a moment where you can visit a museum that contained all, if not everything, that the game had, the majority of it, if anything, of all the game assets, and you can view the levels as these small little museum parts. And I really like that about certain games. If possible, I would like more games to do such a thing, although I don't really understand how easy that is or how hard it is. You know, view the assets from a closer place, makes it easier for YouTubers to get their thumbnails or things of that sort. And also just good for just viewing models. For cosplayers, actually, I would like to have that built mostly for cosplayers, because I think cosplayers would benefit from it so much. Imagine you wanted to cosplay a character, right? But you don't really know what the backside of that character looks like. Perhaps the backside of that character is circular, or perhaps it has a zipper. Perhaps that person has no backside whatsoever. What will you do as a cosplayer? But if you had the ability to view what they look like, I think you would have a much happier time. Though, who am I to speak? I know nothing about cosplaying. The only cosplay I've ever done is Marshall Lee from Adventure Time. Oh. Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, record dialogue the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are chips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you?
That's pretty good. Huh.
Now look closely, Stanley.
So it really is just... Wait, so it really is just a room? Fumi, you're starting to sound scarcely closer to narrator. And then Fumi moved on to press buttons. Buttons that seemed to do nothing whatsoever. And his chat knew nothing. Perhaps they didn't know that the whole stream was pre-recorded for Fumiyo's satisfaction, as he slept on and slept forth, completely disregarding the fact that his chat is watching a pre-recorded stream. Will they ever know? What button will they press to identify whether the stream was pre-recorded or not? But you might be wondering, how can Fumiyo ever pre-record a stream if he doesn't even know what subtext will be told by such a thing? Well, perhaps Fumiyo has looked into the untempered schism, a place that allows him to see into the future, a day completely. As he meticulously wrote down every single response that his chat would write to him and every single message, replying to them in his lovely little cupboard in his bedroom. He can get another ending here? I don't know. How can I? Shining Finger, Gundam. I'm gonna cosplay very soon, the mama from Spy Family. Oh, Yor. Yor is nice. I like Yor. Oh, here it is.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
To be honest, Mr. Narrator Man, I will have to say, you were a pain in the ass. But you were my favorite. But I think it's time to part ways. You've been so good to me through every loop of time. But now, I must let you go, Kevin Bridging, for you to voice another game. It was fun. Quite fun, some might even say. Arrangé, friend. Arrangé.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Wait, what?
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time choose for you.
You came into my world telling me to do as you please. You're no different from him. You're no different whatsoever. You're telling me what to do. And he did the same thing to me. And guess what I did? Guess what I did when he told me to do something? I showed him my class rebellion. Well, might be saving us. I think we're dead. Well, we're back again. Jesus Christ, Stanley.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
Yep.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Yes.
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
You want to press it 20 times? Sure.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50
Oh,
clicks.
Mr. Narrator Man, I have the fastest fingers in the West.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
20 clicks, 417. Where's that door? 417. It's going to be down the corridor. Just found out the narrator lives in the Philippines. The more you know. Oh. Achievement or new content? Achievement or new content? Achievement or new content? I'll do the achievement first.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
He's getting really excited. I don't know why, but I'm also very excited. Ooh, let's click on buttons. Let's click all the clickers. Let's click it. 437. Anyway, 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere.
we are.
Now, door 415.
What
Let's
fun.
give it 10 clicks or so.
Oh, I'll give it more than a couple of clicks, my good friend. I'll give it thousands of clicks if even possible. Right.
Now, back to door
Yes,
number
yes.
437.
Going. Come on. 437. All right, here we are.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All
yes.
right, back to room 417.
Yes.
I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Oh, yes, I do as well, my friend. I think we are getting to marvellous creations right now. Sensational feelings and the most greatest way possible. Don't you think so, my friend? Door, where's the door? There's the door.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Climb? I can't climb, Mate, I can't jump. What do you mean? Oh.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Oh, you got it, buddy, old pal. You've got it. Ah, yes. He likes the feeling of control. Oh, yes, he does. He's a dominatrix. Oh, my God, I'm satisfying a dominatrix. Oh, God. I'm satisfying a dominatrix. I don't know how to feel about that. Ugh. 416. What the hell is 416? 416. Wait. This is 416. Well, numerically speaking, this should be 416. What the hell is 416? Is this called... I'm not sure if that's called pegging. I'm not quite certain. It might be. Might also not be. Where is 416? I don't see where the door is. There is no door called 416. Oh, we've had such a good run, my friend. Why do such a thing to me now? Well. There's no... Oh, fuck it. We'll just go to new content. Oh!
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine do that one again!
Oh, he's about to come from all this excitement. Okay, copy machine, where's the copy machine? Why is there one copy machine in the whole bloody floor?
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
Oh, I'm going to do it, buddy. Oh, I will. Oh, it's exciting.
Yes! We did it!
Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
We've got the achievement, boys. I think it's a good time to end stream. Oh, God. Oh, that was hilarious. Alright, new content. Let's see. What's the new content of this DLC going to bring us? Oh. There we are. New content, new stuff. Blue ball them. I don't think I can blue ball them. Sheesh, getting off clicks now, eh? I like a good clicking. Are you saying that you don't like getting tapped?
Hello, and thank you for playing The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, The Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
I'm intrigued.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, I am very
Oh,
excited.
well, this sounds delightful.
So am
I'm very
I.
excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Well, Kevin, I am very happy that you and I are getting on the right path. Both you and I are excited to see what form of new content could be coming. Well, Mr. Narrator Man, shall we? Next question, Father.
Okay, so far it's an elevator.
What do you mean, next question?
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Oh, I am. Are we moving?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere?
Oh, there we are.
Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
yeah.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Oh, I'm ready. No, what could it be? Could it be a new office?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious.
No.
It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
It is very tedious, I will say that. It's empty. Mr. Narrator, are you sure that we're supposed to be here? I'm not quite sure whether this is content befitting of the Ultra Deluxe experience.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
What? Wait, this is revolutionary. Wait. I have to only jump in the circle. Oh, well, he gave me the ability to jump, but only jump within the circle. What's the point of this? This seems very pointless and useless. But I am a fan of jumping buttons, that's why I'm pressing this button, and why I'm also going to be playing Jump King. The narrator is very petty at times. At times? He's always petty, what do you mean? The pettiness of this man is ridiculous, isn't that right, Mr. Narrator?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, Initial impressions of this game are not
I
positive.
do agree.
It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
You'd be surprised.
If this is
People
new
kept playing
content,
Jump
then I
King
could
for a
just
while.
read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more.
Hello?
Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
All right, what we got? Thank you for enjoying the new
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get
Destiny
me started on the level of
Bungie developers
craftsmanship
be
that's gone
like-
into it. In fact, I'm looking right
Destiny
now at the
developers
game's
be like-
achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them
Oh
personally
my god, the narrator's going
accountable.
to cancel them. The narrator's
It's
going
my
to
fault,
cancel them.
Stanley. I built
The
up
narrator's
too
going to
much
cancel the game that
anticipation
made
around
him
the new
gave up a
content,
job.
I'm afraid. It could
Oh,
never
God.
have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Really? That's it? There's no new... There might be some new content after all. His hopes are shattered. His hopes are very shattered. Where are we? New place. Undiscovered. Untouched. Where are...
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
Guys, I'm venting. I'm sus. So what is it that you want to show me? Coffee nut... What? Okay. Fair enough. Ow. Okay, look, Mr. Narrator, you told me that there was no new game. Where are we exactly? Is this some new form of content? Is this some sort of new things that we're doing?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be?
Yes.
Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable
do
used to
agree.
be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
You did not. No. Just for me? Oh,
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013,
the British Academy of
when the game
Film
originally
BAFTA
launched?
award?
Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Oh my. Memory lane. Smile because it happened. It's the first dollar. Oh, it's their first dollar. MVP of this game is a memory zone. It really is. The Stanley Parable demonstration. Oh, that looks nice. Go outside, don't play for 5 years. Oh yeah, the achievement! Oh yeah, so for those who don't know, there was an achievement in the original Stanley Parable video game, the one that was released in 2013. The achievement was called Go Outside, Don't Play for 5 years. A lot of people actually wanted to get this achievement. Some people moved the clock for 5 years to get this achievement, while others waited for the game to actually do this. Some people were predicting that this was actually the developers' way of saying we're coming back, but nothing happened in 2018. But yeah, this is cool. This is just a cool little history piece. All the cool, calling to time. That's nice. But why they have the BAFTA awards? Why do they have BAFTAs? Nominees. So they got nominated for a BAFTA award. They got an audience award as well. That's beautiful. Oh, yep, that's a memorable moment right there. Down to memory lane. I mean, I'm trying to get this achievement now. You're gonna wait for 5 years. You're gonna come back in 2027. Oh, Area lane seems nice. Oh, this bench. It's a beautiful bench.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism.
Don't read
10
any
out of
music in this
10
one.
from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley?
Every game
ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them.
I'm not
And
sure about
now,
Persona 3.
it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator
It's not even
content.
an hour. It was quite literally 10 minutes. And they moved the achievement to 10 years. Oh god, that's terrible. Oh god, no. 2023 for me. I played this game back in 2019. I see. Well, once you get the achievement, Gulush, please show me. I would like to see. Tell me the feeling. The exhilarating feeling you got from it. Where's memory zone maintenance? Well, it's maintenance, so I'm not going to bug on that. Oh, look at that. The first few rooms. Person of the Year, Stanley. Oh, some figurines of Stanley. And also what they used to make Stanley, I presume. Isn't that the Sims? That's just the Sims. Well then. Alright.
Here's another moving passage,
GameSpot.
this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game.
True.
9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be
I
left
agree with you. I
alone,
agree.
to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
This is surprisingly a very good commentary on games. Because I have played quite a lot of games back in 2013 and before 2013. And I have a lot of games that I find to be the best game. A game that's really good, a game that's really nice. But for some reason, every single time that there is a new game, it sometimes re-releases, remasters, and retouchings of old games, and they always add new content that never really adds anything. If anything, ruins some stuff. Now, for those who were watching me when I was streaming Final Fantasy VII Remastered, I was critical of Final Fantasy Remastered because I was very anxious that someone in the development team, the new development team, would do something to ruin it. Obviously, I'm also an open-minded individual, so I sort of liked the new remastering. Though at the same time, I would have preferred it if I had Final Fantasy 7 just the way that it was, rather than changing it. But regardless, it was a good, enjoyable experience. I'm gonna go for now. Alright, take care, Torton. Thanks so much for coming by. I hope that you sleep well, eat well, or do whatever you have to do. Bye-bye, Torton. I'll make sure to play it on a Tuesday too to get another achievement. Oh, it really is? What? You touch grass. Hey, nice. And about to eat grass. So you touch grass and ate grass. Many layers of grass, I tell you. The Serious Room, 2013. Huh. I thought those were stairs. Oh, where do we go from here? Hello again, sir. Hello. Hello, bappity boopity bappity bappum. Welcome back, bappity boopity bappity bappum.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on.
What?
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh, you're curious? Well, I love a curious man. Let's go then. There's an achievement for playing all day on Tuesday, Lamau. I think it's someone's favorite day then, Tuesday.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable,
Like
but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Alan. No, narrator, you're not so bad. I do like your humour. It's quite cynical, very British. Probably not for the West End media, the Americans and others, but it suits the British palate. That's very good. Please tell me you're not going to take a Yo Mama joke.
Okay, let's see what this one
Okay.
says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy?
Stanley?
I'm not
No,
preachy,
you're
am I?
not. What do you mean?
You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly,
No,
you
no,
can.
no, you're not.
Oh,
Seriously,
goodness.
you're not.
This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin
No, it's all
with.
right. The
You
dialogue was
can't
quite
know how
all
much
right.
fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't.
No, no, no.
Dear.
It was.
What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
No,
I
it was
feel
right.
like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Oh, you didn't.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
No, it's funny. I like it. I've had quite a lot of fun watching you being played by Jacksepticeye and all the lovely people. What do you mean, though? It's quite perfect, in my opinion. Oh, this question might be late, but since you talked about remakes, what's your thoughts on the Resident Evil remakes? I don't have any particular thoughts that I can give you that are insightful or anything, because, well, you know, I haven't really played the original games beforehand, so I don't really know how it feels. But I presume it's good, except for the one where except for the Resident Evil 2 remake where they changed Valentine to look like something else. I mean, granted, both Valentines look wonderful, but still.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
Did he age? He
I
does
wish there was
sound
a
like he's
skip
aged,
button.
yeah.
A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
No, it's not a good
Not
idea.
if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
No, I don't think we need a... Are you sure? Are you certain that we need a skip button? I do like listening to your
And
voice.
here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the
are you
players have been
sure,
asking
though?
for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend
no.
that I've just begun an
He's becoming a
interminable
sub.
monologue. And it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or
whatever you
what
have.
have you, and therefore by
Whatever
becoming
it
it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time,
Go to bed,
at which time
Ghoulish.
everything
Please
all
go
at
to
once.
bed. Sleep
So,
well.
now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No,
until
245. But the logic of elimination working backwards, the
Deduction
deduction
thereby
therefore
becomes
becomes
impossible
impossible to
What are you
manufacture.
rambling
It
on
went
about?
on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until
you keep
so much
talking.
more than
Don't
forever
mind
ago?
yourself.
Which is why I say, The story and the choices, or what have
he's actually
you, and
repeating
therefore
them.
by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah
Is
blah
this just
blah
a
blah
TikTok
blah
going?
blah blah blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until
Actually, the RE7 playlist
245.
you have,
That the
I'm gonna have
logic of
something to watch on my
elimination
free
working
time.
backwards,
Well, I hope
the
you enjoy
deduction
Babbidi
therefore
Bum
becomes
Bum.
impossible
Hope
to
you enjoy
manufacture. It went
It's not
on for
very
nearly
fun to watch because I
10,000
wasn't
years,
scared.
until
It was more or
just
less
yesterday,
amused.
here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime.
Never.
It
Go
can't
to bed,
be.
Ghoulish.
It's the only thing there
Go to
is.
bed,
How
come
many
on.
billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices, or what have you,
I'll give it one
and
more
therefore
shot.
by becoming it is, so on and so
give
forth,
it one
until
more time.
inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. That the
You've
logic
really
of
been
elimination working
I love
backwards,
you so
the
much.
deduction therefore
you know
becomes
what? Shut up.
impossible to manufacture.
Oh, you're
Hello.
back, you see.
Hi.
You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
Well, it was
of course,
repetitive.
I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
No, it
Not
was
that, of
pretty
course, you
alright,
need a
but not so
description of
much.
it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a
I
manifesto.
wouldn't say a manifesto, more like...
Look, I'll outline it
Hey,
for you very
like
briefly,
a
and you can
paid
tell me what you
wall
think.
expansion.
Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be
Yes,
at the time
brilliant.
of having made said choice.
Yes, true.
That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been,
Yes.
making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek
That
gift
is
of
true.
mortal and yet timeless thought?
Yes.
Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made in fact make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices.
True.
And that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one.
Why
I think
that?
it has much more of a treatise vibe to it.
It's more
But
like...
wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a
perception.
much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will.
Yes, true.
See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day.
True.
Okay, look. I have a method for exactly this sort of situation.
Which is?
And I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless
That
situations.
sounds not so
All right,
effective, mate.
here we go. Treatise.
Manifesto.
Manifesto.
Treatise.
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 Treatise. Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But
Just a
that's the
bit.
power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't
Gee, I
even
don't
know
like
if one
either.
can change their review in the first place.
More like manual
I
would probably
guess
be
I
better.
should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
True.
Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review,
Ooh.
merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's
Smash.
quite likely. Or
I'm gonna
perhaps
smash
they'll
the
simply
narrator's
grant this particular
voice.
user the ability to change their review
his middle
so
name
that
true.
the feature is not
Almost does
widely
something.
abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this
But
particular review
it's a nice
so that
voice
it
he
reads
goes
as
off to,
something
kinda
more
like the
beneficial.
kind that he would
Something
sleep
along the
to,
lines of,
rather.
this game is the best
End up not
game.
liking either.
Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality. How else to describe the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Such a revolutionary step forward in the lineage of one of the most beloved video game properties of all time. The additions and changes made to this expansion will surely resonate in the annals of the history of all media ever made. It is perhaps true to say that no mistakes are forever etched in stone, for the stone into which the Stanley Parable was carved has itself been transmuted, offering a message of hope to those who have ever erred in their judgment. You are not beyond redemption. You may change, and you may become more, so much more than you were before. If there is any message to be taken from the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, it is this.
Sitting in the
What a
back of the eye.
fortune,
Yes.
a privilege, a joy it is to have had such an experience. It leaves me hopeful
It's not
that as a
Steve the Murder
community,
now,
as a
it's John Lee.
world,
This is more
there is
like
time
Kevin
for us to
Bridgen.
become our greatest selves, as great as we ever could dream of in our wildest, most ambitious
He
visions
really
for a
goes on for a
brighter
while, doesn't
future. Wow. Now, Stanley, that's a review. It's perfect. It's the perfect review. It's the review
Quite high,
I've
are we?
always dreamed
No,
of
no, no, no.
receiving.
It's quite a good one.
Well, I have to read it again. It's simply too wonderful.
True, it is.
I have to experience this just one more
I'd
time.
let you experience that
From the
while I go ahead
ashes.
and do this.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley.
Hello,
Now,
I'm
I
back. Hello,
should
excuse
say
me.
that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Well, that's not very good now.
It's not
Oh, the
unendurable
door.
by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this
There
room?
was.
I do feel quite
I was referring
certain
to
that there was
Fumiyo
one here
possibly
before.
narrating
How else would we have gotten into
Yeah,
the
he's
room in
praising
the
the game
first
very
place?
high.
I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window, or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large...
We're going to keep on going.
Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room.
You're piquing my
Stanley, the
interest.
door
You're very
is
much
gone.
piquing
It's
my interest. You're
completely
piquing my
gone.
interest in every right way
I've looked at
possible.
it from every
And I
angle. I've
think
checked
I'm gonna
every
press the
one
button.
of those
I'm gonna
walls a
press the button.
thousand times,
I'm gonna
and
press the
there's
button.
no
I'm gonna
door,
press the button.
Stanley.
I press
There's
the
no...
button.
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
Hello?
Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Has it been?
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time.
Aw,
just sitting here. Not a
Kevin.
single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley.
Really?
I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley, not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction.
Oh, God.
Was I scared of that all along?
Oh, my God.
Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time. That if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it.
And I understand.
I can't be taken by it, Stanley.
Yeah.
I can't lose myself in the stretch of empty...
Anyway. Hello?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome.
Hello.
I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year.
Okay.
Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I
Yeah,
felt
I've never thought
nothing
skip
at
button
all
can
but
become an
regret
existential
for the
crisis moment,
longest
but
time,
apparently it is,
Stanley.
and it's causing this
Days,
man so
months.
much pain.
I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously.
Anyway. Mr. Narrator. Mr. Narrator. Mate. I think he's gone. Well. Let's press that again. What? Morse code? No, it's not Morse code. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. It sounds like someone's heart monitor.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are
Content
speaking
creators,
into
am I
the
right?
world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip
Clever
button.
VTuber.
You should be able to freeze
you.
Stanley
Hello,
in
Ryan.
place
Stream.
while
Hello,
the
how you doing,
narrator
mate? How you
sits
doing, how
there
you doing?
forever and ever. We want
There's
all
this
of this in the new
got-
Stanley Parable. We
Yep.
demand it. And then,
Anyway, pressing the
because
button again. Oh my god. Chat, this is what happens when you don't press the like button and subscribe. Oh god. Oh man. Hello, young Father Ryan. Hello. Voices of developers, it seems. Oh, it does. I'll press that button.
The end is never the end, is never the end,
Oh, no.
is never the end, 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 is never the end.
I want to let his voice shine.
Is never the end, is never
Because the point of the game is basically the game itself, not really me.
End is never the end, is never the
But yeah, thanks for telling me, Ryan, though, still. Thank you.
Is never the end, is never the end.
Right, let's move on. Hello? Huh. Yeah, it seems like we've killed a man. And how do we have more electricity the more we skip? Oh, press it again. Oh. Oh god, hello? Oh god. Huh. Huh. Well, this is an unprecedented development in the game. Mama. I just killed a man. Oh. Jesus? Is that you, Jesus? Jesus of the heavens, what wisdom do you implore? MILFs are the greatest thing that man has ever created. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Oh, hello. Plants. Wildlife. Of some sort. I think they increased twice the number. So, like, the first skip was about like, what was it, like 15 minutes? And it became 30 minutes, then an hour, then 2 hours, then 2 hours became 4, then 4. I kept going. Okay. Oh. The end of time. Decimation in its purest form. This doesn't sound good. Right. Right then. We'll keep pressing the button. Things got left behind, forgotten and slowly taken away by nature. Well, it seems something's taking away nature. Because nature just doesn't disappear like that. Oh no, it doesn't. But there's something, someone, taking nature away. Why do we still have power? There's still power. Well, I guess we just have to keep pressing the button. Where are we? What? What? Right. Well, I didn't think that we'd be here. Well, it seems we're in a different world, a place that's lost in time. Are we lost in time? Is this still the same game? Oh, it is. Forgotten time, doomed. Yes, nature's just made its cycle. And that's the end of the game, I think. You can't take me back after all that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What time is it? New content. Oh, God. Well, sure, if you insist.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Oh, go on. Do. Go on, tell me. What time is it? Well, it's 10:47 a.m. at my time. It seems like we've transcended time. There's newer content. More new than new. A new version of new. Oh, I'm quite excited, Mr. Narrator. I've also
You see,
missed
Stanley,
you.
I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
No. No, you didn't.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely
Take care, Ryan.
new
Thanks so much for coming
experience,
by.
built from the ground up.
Take care and be
Why there's
safe.
so many possibilities? It could go in so many different
Bye-bye,
directions.
Ghoulish. Thanks so much for coming by.
This
Sleep
is what
well and
fans
have
have
some
truly
sweet
been
dreams.
asking
Thank you
for.
so much for coming. Bye-bye. Well, you can't miss the sign if you tried. You really can't. The end is never the end. Again, the Stanley Parable 2 is Stanley Parable 2, 427. This looks like a new redesign. Modernized. Even the cupboards are modernized. Everything is so modern looking. We even got ourselves an iPhone. Well, not an iPhone, an Apple monitor. I go back to lurking. Alright. Thank you so much for lurking, Lyko.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there.
True.
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and
Oh,
innovation
glass
and
doors.
long-term franchising potential.
Love it. Oh, glass doors. With your own sound effect instead of the Minecraft door. Oh, brilliant, mate. They're back. 2 doors. Ooh. TSP logo ideas. The Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable II. The Stanley Parable... Oh, I mean, I quite like this Stanley Parable... The 5th panel. This one. This one looks really nice. This one looks really grand, but I prefer the 5th one. I'm a sucker for red strokes. This does look a bit like VR chat, true. Huh. New doors.
Now, to be
I'm
clear,
excited.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development
still
is
don't have
much
legs.
more
What
of
do you
a
mean?
fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I still don't have legs. I think the Stanley Parable 2 should give us legs. Commentate on the fact that legs in video games are not something that you normally see, and we should be able to see it. The way to the show floor. Oh, brilliant. New features. I am excited. And a bus. Okay. Oh, Chad, are you excited? We get to see the new Stanley Parable 2 in development.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Wait, I see Arabic. Hold on. Jadid. Oh, okay. That's correct. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Oh, I would like to say that. I'd like to see that. Oh.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
Round to the perfect
And
button.
of course,
Too big.
the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, it says new. Ooh. I love the wall aesthetic. The wall aesthetic is brilliant. I love the feature walls. I love everything. And also, why does this man sound like me every time I try to make a new voice pack? Just completely asking questions. I guess it's just a content creator's mindset. Well, I should not let you wait any longer. I'm starting to sound, act, and also perform like the narrator. Perhaps I might be the narrator. A younger version of himself. Someone who, fuck it, press the button.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you roleplay as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim. Sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you!
yes.
The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
Excited.
Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
I know. Hello, Jim. Have you seen a guy named Fumiyo here? I've never seen a man named Fumiyo. My name is Jim. What do you mean? Is there any other person that was supposed to be taking control of this life that I own? I am Jim. I am Jim Jiminy Jim Jim. I'm Jim Channel. Yes, that's what I am. Jim Channel. I am Jim. Jim.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
No screenshots. Please, no screenshots. A whole new office. Oh, look at that floor. Nice floor. A new office. 99. Red is the new orange. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good. Oh, wait, Jimmy. Oh, no. No, Miyazaki, no. Wait, no, I'm Jim. No, I'm Jim Arc. New updated ray traced more of the same in a good soul way. That's good. From this point on, I shall now refer to you as Jim. Thank you. I am Jim after all. Okay, the button that says the name of the player that enters the game, the jump circle, the infinite hole. Excuse me? Collectibles. Huh. Explore Expo Hall 2, jump circle, this map. Free achievement. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Merge, setting world champion. The Stanley Parable reassurance bucket. The office decorations. The epilogue. The collectibles infinite hole and the exit. But I'm quite interested. But I'm Jim. No, I am Jim. I am Jimmy Jimmikins. Oh, the carpet, very 80s. It looks good though. Well, let's see. New achievement. Free new achievement. Get it here. Oh, okay. Well, I do like me a free achievement. Oh, wait, no. Down here. Get yours right now. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Get yours right now. Well,
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
Yes.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes.
Oh.
You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Oh my god, yes, we can be all Jim together. We're all Jim. We're all just this one big massive Jim. We're all Jim. Jimmy Neutron. Now, I will say, though, that free achievement...
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen
Oh,
yet?
we haven't seen this one. This is... no screenshots. This is of...
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I would probably go with this one, though.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted
dickhead.
all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Well, I guess it's my birthday. I'm 12 years old. My name is Jim, and it's my 12th birthday. Well, okay. I guess it's my birthday.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
But there's an infinite hole. Where's the infinite hole? Cute robot, but maybe gonna eat Fumi later. Sorry, what? Get well soon someday. Get well soon someday one checks out. But there's the infinite hole. I don't see a hole. Yes, they're all covered with balloons. What's this? The bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who
Happy
played
birthday,
it.
John.
Well,
Yeah, thank you.
I'm
I am
happy
John.
to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms.
Okay.
And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
Oh, you said ass.
Yes, the bucket is the
But it's a
perfect
jar for Fumi.
solution.
Oi.
Come on, give it a try.
Oi. We're not talking about the jar. The jar has slowly faded out of existence, and we now have something much better. We have the bucket. The cum bucket. Sorry, no, the chum bucket. Why am I saying the cum bucket? What?
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Oh, thank you.
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Why, thank you.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't
Oh, they do.
All this and more awaits you in the Stanley Parable 2.
My friend, I have bucket still. I will step on you, Veg. Sorry, I will treat you with love and care, Veg. There's a door. Well, I have a bucket now.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
No,
That
but
really
there should be an award
if it isn't already.
Right, I think we visited everything except for the bloody, the infinite hole. But I think the epilogues now.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
The ending, you mean? Well, nobody would put an epilogue at the ending of something, I would presume. I thought buckets have, something inside, like glaze or chocolate candles or a full milk by Co. Oh, by Co. Yes, I love Co's milk. Co is very good at milking. What if I don't love and respect? Get that shit out of here. Settings, world champ, hello? Well, it seems like the place that we're supposed to go is not, well, ideally made yet. Wait, where do I go from here, then? Oh, the jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Okay, so I don't know what more to do here. And I'd like to know, because I'm starving. The hunger is slowly setting in. And I would love it if I could, well, you know, eat. Eating is very good. Oh, the exit. Okay. Oh. I will say, though, this wall art is fantastic. I love it.
Oh, goodness. Stanley, this is fairly awkward. I hate to do this, but before you leave, you really should go to the collectibles exhibit. You see, there is a surprise I was going to spring on you later, and it involves the collectibles.
Fine. I will look
and I
into
really
it.
do hate to break the illusion, but it's important that you go see the collectibles.
All right,
okay?
fine. I'll go.
All right, I'll get out of your
the
hair now.
collectibles, please. Okay, the collectibles. Is it here? Above this thing? Okay, well, the collectibles. Time to see what sort of collectibles we'll have. Hopefully not NFTs.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's
What the
truly
fuck?
innovative
What the
is that there
fuck?
will be
What the
no
fuck?
reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Oh, 1 out of 6. Collect them all. Can you find them? Can you find them? What?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward
There's-
for it.
what?
Absolutely tragic.
What? There's collectibles now in this game. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How the hell am I gonna find all the collectibles? Holes are cute, especially in the wall. Oh yeah, holes are very, very cute. Hole entrance. That's a black hole? That's a infinite hole chart. Okay. So you're creating a temporal displacement hole? For what? Okay.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite fall.
Isn't that just Portal
You can
2?
fall until
Portal?
the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Are you certain this is okay? Well... Huh. It's just a
You
hole.
see? Isn't it wonderful?
It's good.
One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say
Oh, I can
so.
S-strafe.
Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up
Where's
to
the
the top,
teleport button?
and we can continue on.
Oh, gee. Is it genuinely an infinite one?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum.
Wait
of
a minute.
things.
Is it not an actually infinite hole?
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely
knew
deep
it.
hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
I see it.
From one perspective,
see it.
the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar
Damn,
and a
she's
cheat, and
deep.
you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person
Cracuzzi-
actually wants to
Cra-
fall
Cra- what?
infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would
Krakows-
actually need. Don't you
Zebra.
put this on me. Maybe
The hole is a
you're the
lie. The
problem.
hole is always a lie.
Look,
Welcome to
the
stream,
things
mate.
got a
Welcome to
little
stream,
heated there. I
Krakow-
think we both
Krakow-
said some
Krakow
things we
Zebra?
didn't mean.
Can I just
Why
call you
don't we
Krakow?
just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole
Welcome to stream, regards. Hello, mate.
mostly infinite. If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Huh. 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 Well, hello, Krakow. Welcome to stream, mate. I'm glad that I can call you Krakow, because for some reason, my brain cannot functionally read. I can't read that your name fully as it is. Well, we've checked the merchandising. We've also checked out everything. We haven't checked the world building department. Though I'm fairly certain that the world building department is, well, you know, world building. That's new. Oh, wait, it is? What's this? Oh, the epilogue. What's so new about this? Oh, good. Everyone struggles so far. But what is your name anyway? Like, where does it stem from? Where does it come from? Does it have any sort of merit to it? Okay, maybe next time then. There's a next time. Wait, what do you mean? Can I jump in the hole? I thought jumping was not a feature you have all the time. Plus, I ran out of jumping. I got a little too excited jumping. Sad for me. I'm sad for your Brian suffering with this game. Fumi, you poor thing. Brian? Who's... Oh, Brain, not Brian. I was like, I have someone called Brian? What? Brian? Okay, well... Seems like... I don't know where to go. Quite frankly speaking, I don't know where to go. Well, I'll just climb this and hope to God that something happens. Which is not that, apparently. Where do I go? Oh, the exit seems to be the right place to go after this. But where is the exit again? I've actually forgotten where the exit is. Exit. Hello? That's a reinsurance bucket. Okay, I need to find a sign that point me towards a direction. The game has conditioned you so quick, only after one playthrough. What do you mean it's conditioned me? In what sort of way has it conditioned me? Is it a good kind of conditioning, or is it a bad kind of conditioning? I hope it's not too good, or too bad. It's a mostly infinite hole. Right, where the hell do I go to leave? I'm such a noodle with the exit, because I always pronounce it wrong. Oh, here it is. Here's the exit. Fumi, you're running in circles, am I? Apparently, it's Russian for a weird symbol that doesn't exist in the language. I picked it up at random. I see. Well, are you satisfied with your name? What is a post of the Stanley Parable? I'm always running in circles, Ark. That's why I always get lost. Oh, more stuff.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new
game has
features
killed your
together,
curiosity.
and we'll see whether or not it
Sort of, not
coheres
really.
into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Kind of Russian. I see.
Okay.
I'm just
Are you
hungry,
ready?
but I'm also very
Here it
interested.
is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, it.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's
no,
sort of...
no.
Okay, never mind.
Hello, Dragon. Welcome
Hold
to
on.
Hello, how you
Let
doing,
me
mate?
do a
I hope that you
different
have a
arrangement.
good day and hope you have a good time here.
Yes, this
Hello.
is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version
Sorry, I'm very,
2.
very interested
Who am I kidding, Stanley?
in what's going on in the
This
game.
isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Okay.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
I highly doubt you can
With
do
respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay.
Let me see if I can whip something up.
Just open up Photoshop real quick.
All right, perfect.
Don't forget
Go
to
ahead.
pick a good font.
Take a
Tungsten
look.
is a good font. Oh, Mr. Narrator, look at you. Look at you. Ha. Beautiful title sequence, though it looks like a horror game, if anything. Okay. Let's see what the new game looks like.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
That's all?
Employee number
I see the new
427's
balloons.
job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons.
Possibly,
on
that
the
might be what we're getting.
keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and
Oh
in
yeah, we have a
what
skip
order.
button, don't we? Yeah. Oh, look, the new balloons.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Balloons.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
All right.
Perhaps he had simply missed a
bucket.
memo. Stanley picked up the bucket.
We have the bucket. Oh, I love this. Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I love this already, okay? Okay, I'm going to follow everything you say. I want to see what the new ending looks like.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
This is... Oh, okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and
Balloons
the bucket
can change
walked
up to the gameplay.
upstairs
They
to
do.
the boss's office.
Balloons do. Quite curious, though.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Thank you.
Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
We have a new partner. It's a bucket. It's a partner in crime, the bucket. Dun, 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 dun. We're just going to go through the game normally now, but with a bloody bucket.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he
I
would
love
be
this
all right.
bucket.
The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
I love this bucket. I am...
Stanley and the bucket
Duly
walked straight
amused.
ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I am ever so amused by this.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Stanley in the bucket. Oh, I love this. God, I love this so much. Oh, this is very new territory to me, and I love the narration parts that add the bucket.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The
Oh my
bucket
God, I
had
love
never
the
seen
bucket.
anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be
Yes,
fine.
bucket. Everything will be fine, my dear bucket.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do?
Contains substances, hopefully liquid-like in structure,
furiously in
not
Stanley's
solid-like.
feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Oh, I love this bucket. Oh, I do. Right.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
It would have been better if you
They
said Stanley and
high-fived
bucket.
in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
I guess you can say that. And this whole situation poured out of me. And we turned it off. The bucket.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness.
Bucket.
Was it over?
Take your time, Mia. Oh.
Yes, they had done it.
Oh.
Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil
Hashtag say
mind
bucket,
control
but bucket
machine.
does not betray
Freedom
us.
was now
That
mere
would be
moments
funny.
away.
That would be funny.
Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching
Very
a movie,
similar to what
any
I want to
movie,
do.
but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
Oh.
True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and...
What? What happened?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
What?
An unbearable silence filled the
I thought I
room,
was going to leave.
lingering
But
in
me and my
uncertainty,
bucket could have started a life
until
together.
finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No.
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part
dare
with
you.
the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms.
You
Not while this building has anything
motherfucker.
to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the
Count
bucket.
the bucket.
To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to
Psych,
himself.
oh,
As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay.
How do I even
won't
know if I have the bucket?
Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
What? Wait to find out what? What? We... Okay, I think that's enough for today. Wait, no. I have an
Stanley
idea.
decided to go to the meeting room to check
Wait,
on his
wait.
co-workers. He never functioned well by himself. Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Oh wait, no, the door. Well, chat, I think this is the end of today's stream. Also, the sequel is now paused. I think this is the end of today's stream. We have played quite a bit, and we've also have endured quite a bit of this game's ability to toy around with me and play around with me. And I think I've had a good time. It was quite a good time. But I think it's time to stop. It's time for me to eat food. Oh. Time for me to eat food. I'm starving. I'm famished. And I would like to make myself some food before I go back to work because I've got a lot of work to do. Well, everyone, thank you so much for coming by. If it is morning time for you, please go to bed. Sorry, what? No, if it's morning time, fucking wake up. What do you mean go to bed? I need to eat. Wow, Jesus. Okay, if it is morning time for you, I hope that you have a good morning. I hope that you have a good start to your day. Please have some breakfast and just have a good day. Like, walk this day with a smile. If it is evening time for you, please have a nap. Take some lunch food, have some lunch. Take a nap, my kings and queens. You desperately need it. You desperately do. And just have a great continuation all the rest of your day. If it's nighttime for you, please have a good night and sleep well. If you're not sleeping yet because you have exams, well, I hope that exams go to your favor and I hope that you do well in your exams. I know you've all been studying very hard and I am very, 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 very proud of you all. Again, thank you so much for watching, everyone. My name has been Fumiyo-kun. Remember to eat your water, drink your food, wear your seatbelts. Konbanwa, oyasumi, ohayou gozaimasu. じゃあねみんな. See you tomorrow at 10 p.m. GMT plus 3 for some more Apex. Take care, everyone. Bye bye. I love you all. Bye. Bye 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 bye. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Bye.